No Mercy 2016, live from Sacramento, California, the state capital of California, mind you. What is up, guys? Chase Albert here, bringing you my No Mercy live review. I know, Chase, you're crazy. How dare you go against Monday Night Raw? You all know, look, if you all want to watch Monday Night Raw, go right ahead. You guys can tell me what's going on Raw, and I will respond and everything like that, but I can watch Raw whatever I want. I can watch Raw whenever I want. I don't need to watch Raw right now, right this instant. It's not like it's that big of a deal. Probably not missing anything big or groundbreaking. I'm reading on Twitter something is going on, which is kind of funny. But we'll get to that when we get to that. It's time to talk about No Mercy 2016. Now, the WWE dropped a bombshell before No Mercy 2016. They announced that the WWE Championship match, the Triple Threat main event, will be kicking off No Mercy 2016. I thought this was a troll move. I thought, oh no, this is no way this is happening. But no, it was the case. WWE was going to kick off No Mercy for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. The whole purpose of watching the pay-per-view for a lot of people and for most people who are wrestling fans is so that way they can just watch the main event. The main event is the one thing that a lot of people look forward to, whether they like it or not. That WWE title match always has some interest, so you're kicking off the show with the main event. That's weird. But then it made all sense. You know, people were praising the WWE of this move, which is stupid, saying that, oh, well, Chase, the Sunday Night Football game was on. So there's always Sunday Night Football when there's a pay-per-view. That hasn't made them change the main event, but they were also facing off against the debate, Chase. The debate made perfect sense for WWE to do this. This was a smart move. No. That just shows how weak wrestling is nowadays, that they can't even go against a debate, a political debate. And I get it that it's Hillary Trump. It's not Hillary Trump. Same fucking idiots anyways. Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump. I get it. It's that big deal. It's going to draw a bunch of ratings. It's going to draw a bunch of money and everything like that. I get that. But let's be real here. Let's be real here. That's not the real reason why the main event started first. We all know Vince McMahon is a big-time raging Republican. Vincent Kenny McMahon is a big-time raging Republican, and he did not want to sit through this whole fucking show without being able to watch that debate. I would not be surprised if after that triple threat happened, Vince McMahon said, deuces, Hunter, Steph, Shane, you run this show. I'm done. But wait, who else is a raging Republican in that triple threat main event? John Cena and our WWE champion AJ Styles. Oh, I know why they had this match first. It wasn't because they were afraid of competition. WWE has had many matches go on last. A lot of times world title matches go on last. No. John Cena and AJ Styles went to go watch the debate with Vince McMahon because they're both raging Republicans. That's why this main event kicked off. Don't believe this all competition shit, afraid of competition. WWE has gone against competition far worse on Sunday nights. If you're a wrestling fan, you're going to watch the main event regardless. It's not like a bunch of casuals have the WWE Network. No. The whole thing was so that way AJ Styles, who's a raging Republican, and if you don't think AJ Styles is a raging Republican, you are ridiculous. This guy screams Republican. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson call him out on it every single time on their Talking Shop podcast. And John Cena, if you don't think John Cena is Republican, get the fuck out of here. He makes fun of the Democrats on a daily basis. Now I know why AJ Styles is so successful in the WWE. It's not because he's a good in-ring talent or has charisma or has a look. No, Vince loves this guy's political view. Vince sees a raging Republican in AJ Styles. That's the reason why this triple threat kicked off No Mercy. It was all because of these right-wing conservatives in this goddamn match. They didn't want to miss the debate. You think Cena and AJ Styles are going to miss this shit? Yeah, Trump already lost. Who give a fuck? They ain't missing this political love this. I mean, seriously, the WWE lives on politics. Dustin, I'm not taking any questions right now. I'm reviewing No Mercy, so I'll take questions later. But WWE lives off politics. That's how the WWE system has been made throughout these past 10 years. It's political backstage pool. So, of course, the face that runs the place in Vince and Kenny McMahon, the face that runs the place in John Cena, and the face that runs the place in AJ Styles, they're going to go and watch a goddamn debate together. That's my theory. Y'all can say I'm crazy and I'm looking too much into it, but think about it. Why else would they want to open the show? But nonetheless, No Mercy kicked off with the WWE title match, which was really fucking awkward. I'm not going to lie. When I was watching the show and then the match was over, I wanted to go to sleep. And actually I did. I went to sleep. So I was going to watch No Mercy last night after my shift at work. And, you know, I watched the opening main event triple threat match, and I went to sleep. I just kept the pay-per-view on. I fell asleep during Nikki Bella and Carmella. I heard Baron Corbin's music play because it's really, really loud. It woke me up a little bit, but other than that, I went to sleep. I was like, no need to watch the rest of the show until later. So I woke up this morning, and I said, should I watch No Mercy now? And then I said, screw it, because Tuesday I worked my other job from 4 to 10, and then there's other stuff I want to do. So I said, screw it. I'm going to go watch No Mercy, finish it off. And I finished off No Mercy. And what can I say was that, you know, the triple threat match that opened up the show for the WWE title, it really was the main event. And it was so awkward seeing a main event level match kicking off a show. I'm not trying to say openers can't be good, but they can't be that good. They can't have the star power that this match had in Dean Ambrose, AJ Styles, and John Cena. It was just awkward seeing that type of match kick off a show. In terms of openers, this is probably one of the best openers you will see. In terms of triple threat matches, it's a really good triple threat match for the title. I had fun watching it, but the problem was I felt like the show was over. And that's bad pacing. That's bad show construction, because when you're watching a show, you want to feel like, oh, what's next? What's next? What's next? No, I felt the show was over. I felt like you could turn off the pay-per-view and you won't miss anything. Even though there was some other good stuff on this show, it just felt like you weren't missing stuff. You weren't missing anything at all if you kept on watching the show. Because after the triple threat, which had like a weird, awkward entrance because they had to play the video package, and that was awkward to watch too, because I was like, oh, wait, it's not the end of the show. What the hell? But after the triple threat, we go on forward and we get to Nikki Bella and Carmella, and you just watch this really good triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and now you're going to Carmella versus Nikki Bella. You're just sitting there, and you're just like, huh. It's hard to get into, and I like Nikki Bella. You guys know I'm a Nikki Bella fan. I like her as a performer, but I just couldn't get into the match. Just couldn't at all. I just saw Nikki wins, and I said, oh, okay, whatever. And then the SmackDown Tag Team title match, Rhino and Heath Slater versus the Usos, that also felt kind of whatever as well. Nothing like against the match. I'm pretty sure the match was pretty good. I watched it. But like the whole time when I was rewatching No Mercy this morning, I was thinking to myself, there's not really a main event to look forward to. Like, I already saw what I really wanted to see on this show of one of the two matches. This match kind of just feels out of place. Not a bad match. Rhino and Heath Slater retained. The right team goes over. But it just felt weird. Same with Swagger and Corbin. It felt weird watching this match. It honestly just felt like I didn't know what was going to be the main event. I was just sitting there like, what will be the main event now? And I literally thought it would be the IC title match. I said, oh, well, the IC title match main event wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, yeah, it would be awkward, but Miz and Ziggler have some steam. They have some chemistry going over there. It has a good storyline. Yeah, that could main event this pay-per-view. So after Swagger and Corbin, which was kind of a whatever, hey, this didn't really need to be on the show type of match, but it was a good win for Baron Corbin, which was needed. We get to the IC title match next. And I just sat there. I was like, what the fuck? Really? WWE is going to end this show with Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Because there was no way Alexa Bliss versus her replacement was going to main event No Mercy. Like, let's be real here. I was sitting there, I was like, really? The match that has the most story, the match that has the most interest for a lot of people, even maybe casual fans, you're going to not main event this. You main evented already the match that should have been the main event. You opened that show. But yet you're not going to main event with the match that should main event this show. If the WWE title match couldn't main event the show. So we get Ziggler versus The Miz, and by God, what a great match between both of these guys. I would say it's probably a match of the year contender. It's no bullshit. You guys know I'm not a big Dolph Ziggler fan. You guys know I'm a huge Miz fan. But I like the work that both of these men did in this match. I thought this match was absolutely fantastic to watch. I was thrilled and engaged in the story. I haven't felt this way with the match in quite some time, to be honest with you. I didn't know who the fuck was going to win. I felt each guy had a chance to win. I was actually somewhat rooting for Ziggler, and that's what WWE should be doing. That's what WWE should be doing with their matches, is when I watch them, I can buy into the characters. I can buy into the storyline. I don't get that very often with this company. And yet they managed to do that. They took a guy like Ziggler, who I'm not a huge fan of, and they made me kind of cheer for him and be happy for him, and hopefully if he can win this match. That's why Miz is one of the best workers in the WWE. And not to say Ziggler is not a good worker. Ziggler is always good in the ring. But that's why Miz is top-notch. Because I don't think if you would have done this with anyone else, it would have worked. It worked because it was The Miz. And this match was really, really good. Dolph Ziggler ends up being the Intercontinental Champion, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with the WWE deciding to put the title on Dolph Ziggler. You know, it's just the IC belt. It's not like Ziggler is going to be fondling around the main event. But I'm fine with Dolph Ziggler being the IC champion. I feel like The Miz can move up the card if they really want to. I feel like he deserves a spot higher up on the card. But I really liked this match, and I felt this was probably the best Dolph Ziggler and the best Miz match you'll ever see. I know a lot of people will disagree with me and think Dolph Ziggler has all these freaking instant classics, but no, this is his best match. Just like The Miz, this is probably his best match. And it's such a shame that this match in the main event. Because once again, I got that feeling when I was watching Alexa Bliss versus Naomi, where I was like, this is not right. This show is so weird. Like you opened the show with your real main event, and then the match that should have main evented was in the middle of the card. It was a great match, and now you're throwing Alexa Bliss versus Naomi because Becky Lynch can't wrestle. I hope she gets better soon. I don't know what's wrong with her. They haven't really explained what's wrong with her. But now you're supposed to let me sit here and accept this. You're supposed to let me sit here and accept this. No, this is bad pacing. This is just terrible management of a show by WWE. That's like the UFC, like, all right, guys, we're kicking off the pay-per-view with the Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz 3. Then we're going to have Yoel Romero versus, like, some nobody. And then afterwards in the middle of the card is Ronda Rousey's return. Like, who does that? That's just, like, absolutely ridiculous. That's like the NBA saying, all right, guys, we're going to play the finals. And then afterwards, we're going to have the losers play each other after the finals. Like, what? It just made no sense to me. It just made no sense to me. And so Naomi and Alexa Bliss, honestly, half paying attention to this match. I was eating breakfast at this time, and they had Naomi win over your number one contender. And what the hell? Mm-hmm. Did Alexa Bliss piss off Father Triple H? She's a silver child. Silver children should not be getting this treatment. I get it, they're not golden children, but there's no way in hell a silver child should be losing a match like this. Alexa, maybe you should make your way into the AJ Styles, John Cena, and Vince McMahon room and start learning about some politics, damn it. Because the fact of the matter is, the fact that you lost to Naomi, oh God, what are you doing? So Naomi wins, which makes no sense to me. Why would you do that to your number one contender? That makes no sense. And then we move on forward to the main event, which was Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Okay, I'm a big Orton fan. Love me some Randy Orton, but he's not that's not the main event. Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. This match was a typical Bray Wyatt match. You could tell Orton was trying his best to get the most out of Wyatt, but Orton is not that type of worker. See, Randy Orton is a very good worker. He can work well with almost anyone. But Randy Orton, when he tries to get the best out of someone, that's not his strong suit. Randy Orton, if you're in transitions, if you're doing all these crazy moves and stuff like that, then Randy Orton can wrestle really well. But then when you have Randy Orton trying to get the best out of someone, that's not where Randy Orton shines. That's where guys like Daniel Bryan and CM Punk, that's where those guys shine. Randy Orton is not that type of worker. Randy Orton needs someone to be a good dance partner too. And no offense to Bray Wyatt, not to say that he's trash in the ring, but he's not the very best. He's okay. He's a great character, but he's not the very best. You don't expect Bray Wyatt to be very good. And this match just felt awkward. It felt awkward like this was main eventing. I don't know if Bray Wyatt got kicked out of the politics room. I don't know if Randy Orton's a Democrat and Vince, AJ, and Cena are like, no Democrats allowed. Who knows? Who cares? Randy Orton does not win against Bray Wyatt. Because Luke Harper had to come back and help Bray Wyatt win. So they have... Okay, WWE. You have John Cena going to help fat people lose weight. You have Dean Ambrose going to go film a WWE Studios film, which means AJ Styles doesn't really have a viable number one contender for the WWE Championship because you just had The Miz lose to Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler, do you really want to see him in the WWE title scene? Why go over here with the help of Luke Harper? I'm sorry. When it comes to Bray Wyatt, he has the most lamest wins ever. Let's be real here when we talk about Bray Wyatt. Oh, it's good, Chase. Bray Wyatt probably going to win. Bray Wyatt's wins are always so lame. The last time this dude had a credible win over someone was Daniel Bryan. That was the last time Bray Wyatt had a credible win over anyone. Anytime Bray Wyatt wins, it's always some stupid thing that just makes you say, what the fuck? Like the Ring of Fire match with Kane. Remember they had the fire blankets and everything like that? The Extreme Rule match with Cena. They had the whole Wyatt family trying to stop Cena. And then Cena's going to walk out of the cage. And then that little kid was singing, he got the whole world in his hands. Like the little kid singing at John Cena. His freaking tables, ladders, and chairs match with Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose had a TV explode in his fucking face. And now you have it where Bray Wyatt beats Randy Orton with Luke Harper looking at him. Bray Wyatt can lose in the most spectacular fashions. The way Bray Wyatt loses always makes him look like such a big loser. But whenever he wins, he looks like even a bigger loser. And don't use this, well, Chase, it adds to his character. No, it doesn't. It adds nothing to his fucking character. That dude couldn't even be right back clean. He couldn't even be right back clean. He had to freaking pull off the turnbuckle and use the turnbuckle pull. I mean, shit. You wonder why Bray Wyatt is not fucking over? It's because of this shit. The way he wins is the most lamest way. Please, someone tell me the last time Bray Wyatt by himself won credibly. Because all I can think of is Daniel Bryan at Royal Rumble. All the other things that I named. He has never beaten a legitimate superstar clean. Never. He's always beat people by some lame-ass tactic. How is that going to get this guy over? It's not like Undertaker. Undertaker, his whole career, didn't have Paul Bearer do a bunch of crazy shit to help him win. Neither did Kane. This doesn't help Bray Wyatt at all. This doesn't even help Randy Orton. If anything, all this did was protect Randy Orton. That's all this match did, was to protect Randy Orton. It didn't do anything to help Bray Wyatt. So this is how Bray Wyatt wins. The guy that you're trying to build as your big-time scary monster. That's it. He wins because Luke Harper looks at Randy Orton. Who gives a fuck? He wins in the most lamest ways. You gotta start booking Bray Wyatt better. You can't be doing this with him. You can't be doing that with him, WWE. Because the more when you book him in such a lame fashion, the more you keep doing this lame duck shit with Bray Wyatt, it doesn't help him get over. It doesn't help him become a big-time star. What helps big-time stars is winning in a big way. I mean, because like everyone's going to say, well, Chase, what about, you didn't really talk about the ending to the triple threat match, because I didn't. Because I actually liked the ending to the triple threat match. I know a lot of people would be pissed off by it, but I felt it did good because it gave Dean Ambrose and John Cena a good reason that they can beat AJ Styles, but it took two people to make AJ Styles tap out, not just one. And also AJ's playing a fucking heel, but AJ Styles is not like a pussy heel where he needs help from everyone else. AJ Styles can get the job done himself. See, AJ Styles as a heel world champion right now is better than Seth Rollins because Rollins needed help from like Jamie Noble, Joey Mercury, and Kane. Where's AJ Styles' help? It's not like the club is coming in and helping AJ Styles. No, AJ Styles is a heel. In the rules, in the triple threat, it's no DQ. He can use the steel chair. That's fine. He's not breaking any rules. He's allowed to use that steel chair. AJ Styles was allowed to use that steel chair to win. He's just being a heel. He's just being smart. And like I said, with him tapping out, it took two guys to make him tap out. But not only that, you give John Cena and Dean Ambrose something to, when they come back, they say, hey, I made you tap out, so you give a reason for those two to come back. And if anything in the triple threat, you actually, like, I don't know how long, maybe because AJ's Republican and so Vince likes him or something, but this is the first time since CM Punk John Cena actually has some adversity to overcome. Makes you want to like Cena a little bit more. I mean, there's a guy he can't finally beat. I mean, yeah, sure, Cena's taking a time off to help fat people lose weight, but still. But with, like, Bray Wyatt, it's so different because it seems like Bray Wyatt's ways of him winning, it's not like Bray Wyatt planned that TV to explode in Dean Ambrose's face. It's like, it's just so lame. It's just dumb. That's why the way Bray Wyatt wins is so stupid, and the way AJ Styles wins is different because AJ Styles is being smart. Taking advantage. That's what heels do. They take advantage of situations that they can abuse. They do everything it takes to win. That's what makes you hate them, is the fact that they freaking, like, instead of being honorable and hitting the Styles Clash on Cena, no, he said, fuck that, I'm using a steel chair. That's what makes you want to hate the guy. Nothing makes me want to hate Bray Wyatt here. Nothing here had any heel heat to Bray Wyatt. It's just like, oh, great. Poor Luke Harper. He's stuck with this idiot again. Poor Luke Harper. He's stuck standing here looking at Bray Wyatt. I feel bad for Luke Harper. Like, honestly, if I was WWE, if I was booking, just saying if I was booking, I know I'm not booking, but I would honestly use Luke Harper to go after Care Bear on Raw. Because you have this monster in Care Bear that you're building up. He's doing all these squash matches. Just imagine if someone big that's not the Big Show or Kane go after him. You just have it where, like, freaking Luke Harper comes back, and it's just like, oh, wow, Luke Harper looks like a monster himself. How these two behemoths go at it? That sounds cool to me. But no, instead, let's just waste Luke Harper's potential. Just have him look at Bray Wyatt like an idiot. Like, oh, so stupid. So, yeah, overall, No Mercy 2016. No Mercy 2016 is one of those shows that I do consider it's a bad show. But there's two really good matches on this show, and especially one really great match. You know, you got the triple threat opening match, and then you got the IC title match. You know, those are really good matches, and those are matches I do suggest you people to watch. But I can't honestly grade this show as a good show or a decent show. This show is a bad show just because pacing was off, card construction was off. Everything about this show was off, and everything about this show just wasn't good to me. You know, when you just have it where you start off the show with the real main event, and then afterwards you feel like turning it off, how does that make that a good show? Just because, like, oh, well, the IC title match was good. Yeah, it's a great match. You definitely should go watch it on your own, but doesn't mean you have to suffer through all the other crap on this show. Honestly, No Mercy 2016 was a pretty bad show, and that's just for me. What did you guys think of No Mercy 2016? If you're watching this live, please leave it in the chat. If not, comment down below. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on No Mercy 2016. So, what's going on Raw, people? I don't know what's going on Raw. I'm not watching. I'm watching it later tonight. So, yeah, let me go see. Oh, already I'm disgusted from what I'm seeing. I'm reading the results thanks to lordsofpain.net. If you guys want Raw coverage after the show, go to the after party with Elaine and Nicole and Connor, a.k.a. OK Fabe. And then Connor will be streaming WWE 2K17 on Twitch. So go check out those two as well. So what's going on Raw? Nero says that No Mercy sucked. Straight Shooter gave No Mercy a 5.5 out of 10. All right, so let's see. We go to Raw. In the ring, out comes WWE Raw Women's Champion Sasha Banks as JoJo introduces her. The era look back at the week's title change. Fans chant, "You deserve it." Okay. As Sasha talks to Mike, she says she feels like she's on the top of the world right now. She says she has a big dreams growing up as she watched her hero Eddie Guerrero. Fans chant for Eddie, Eddie. Sasha wishes Eddie a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Eddie Guerrero. We miss you, dog. She says she had a big dream. Oh, yeah, I read that part. She watched Lita and Trish Stratus tear it up in the main event and wanted to be like them. Well, sorry to break it to you, Sasha. You and Charlotte were not like them. Her dreams came true last week. She put her body on the line and stole the show. Okay. When she became a two-time champ. Sasha says this isn't just about her. Okay, generic babyface promo. It's about the women who came before her. Okay. The ones that still to come, and the little girls at home who want to be like her. Generic babyface promo. Sasha goes on and proposes that Charlotte's rematch at Hell in a Cell. What? Rest in peace, Sasha Banks. Get the fuck out of here. How cell takes place inside the cell. Oh, God. Oh, rest in peace, Sasha Banks. The music hits, and out comes Charlotte. Charlotte walks to the ring, but she's interrupted by Rusev's music. What the fuck is going on here? She stops on the ramp as Lana and Rusev march to the ring. Rusev takes the mic. Charlotte is in the ring now. What? What's going on Raw? Oh my God, dude. What the fuck is going on? Did you guys hear the results that I'm reading right now for y'all? I'm just reading this shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Dude, this is fucking hilarious, man. This is absolutely hilarious what I'm reading right now. God damn. All right, so Russo says nobody cares about the stupid women's revolution and the fact they made it in Raw last week. Fucking Russo's a G. I love this guy. I'm not feminist at all, but that's just a great heel move, especially after all the shit that I'm reading right now. He goes on until Charlotte snatches the mic. Wait, what? Charlotte snatches the mic from Rusev. She asks Rusev who the hell he think he is. No one disrespects the Queen. Charlotte accepts Sasha's challenge for the cell. Rusev takes the mic back. He says this is his ring, and whatever he says goes. Sasha smacks the mic out of his hand. Lana gets in between them. Lana calls them lost women who need to know their place. She says they whine like little girls. She goes on and they knock her down. Rusev gets upset. Sasha and Charlotte knock him to the I don't know if you guys have ever done this. This is more entertaining than watching this shit, man. Just reading this shit. Lana joins him and throw a fit. Rusev comes back to the apron and enters the ring. The music hits, and out comes WWE United States Champion Roman Reigns to a mixed reaction. Rusev readies for a fight, but leaves with Lana as Reigns looks from the ring with Sasha and Charlotte. Reigns' music hits, and he raises the title as Lana and Rusev. What kind of opening was that? Wait, time out for a second. Yes, this is for real, Weston. I just read the results. So you have it where Sasha calls out Charlotte for a women's title match. Sasha's the champion and says she wants the match inside a cell. You randomly have it where Rusev comes out for whatever fucking reason to tell these women to fuck off. Then you have it where Charlotte says, don't disrespect me. And yes, I'll accept in this cell. To have it where Lana starts insulting both of them. And then you have it where these two heated rivals who are going to have a Hell in a Cell match team up to beat up the bully. I don't care what anyone says. If I hate someone, I'm not teaming up with that motherfucker to beat up the bully. If I'm Charlotte, I don't care how insulted I feel. I'm a heel. I should like Rusev. I'm rolling out of that ring and letting Rusev do whatever the fuck he wants to Sasha Banks. Because that gives me an advantage heading into the Hell in a Cell match. But no, they team up, and then when Rusev's about to go kick their asses, he's afraid of Roman Reigns' music. It's like, it's not like Roman Reigns is coming out with the whole fucking shield. It's just Roman Reigns. God. So you make one of your most dominant characters into a goof in the opening segment. You make your blood rivalry between Sasha and Charlotte go on a pause so that way they can double team to take on this brute, by the way. No, this makes no fucking sense. I get WWE's PG. I understand that Rusev cannot hit these women. I understand that. But what you should have done is just have it where it looks like, Sasha and Charlotte are going to get attacked by Rusev, and then all of a sudden Charlotte ducks out of dodge, and she starts smiling. She's like, this was my trap all along, Sasha. And then you just have it where Sasha is scared. Because, and this is not me being feminist. I know a lot of feminists are going to be like, hey, Chase, how dare you not think Sasha could take Rusev? Do you think Sasha Banks could fucking take Rusev? Get the fuck out of here. Any woman would be afraid if Rusev was backing them down in the corner about to kick their ass. So here's the thing. Have her Sasha, she's looking ready to fight, but she knows she's going to get her ass kicked. And Rusev is going to crush her. Grab her by her fucking extensions, and then have Roman Reigns come out to make the fucking save. It doesn't make Sasha look weak because Sasha was ready to fight. She has her hands up, but she knows she's nervous because there's no way in hell you would believe little ass Sasha Banks could take on Rusev. I don't care if Sasha Banks has all these fucking jiu-jitsu, whatever type of skills. She probably couldn't take down the Bulgarian brute kayfabe-wise. That's like back in the day when Maria would get stared down by Umaga, that Maria could take down Umaga. It's not feminism. It's not sexist at all. If I think that Rusev could beat the crap out of Sasha Banks. And no, I'm not condoning women beating by any means necessary. I am just saying if you wanted this to make sense and make it where you get some heel heat on Rusev, that's what you would do. But instead, I read this junk that WWE decided to put on TV. Why are they making these women wrestle in a Hell in a Cell match? Like, do you realize that Sasha and Charlotte botch every single fucking time? Do you just want them to both die? Do you guys just hate? I don't know. I honestly don't know with this company. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, I think this is enough wrestling talk for me tonight. I feel like I've done enough talking about this sport. It's time for me to say goodbye for now. You guys will see me later tonight, though, because I am be talking about the NBA. That has more interest for me than the whole professional wrestling landscape. So I will be doing an NBA preview with my boy Generic Minority coming up pretty soon. Just got to get some dinner, and then afterwards I'm going to send up the link, and then there we go. So, yeah. Cubs are going to win the World Series, Weston. I don't know why you're talking about the Red Sox. It don't matter because the Cubs are going to win. Javier Baez is a beast. And that's all I got to say about that. Rizzo, can you actually do shit, please? Thank you. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching this No Mercy stream and everything like that. You guys like what you saw, hit that subscribe button for more wrestling content from Chase Oliver. If you like other sports like MMA, basketball, and football, I also upload those and do live streams on occasion on them. Anyways, I'll see you all later tonight for some NBA talk. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening and try not to kill yourself watching Raw. Peace.